Welcome back to the Scuf Gaming Showdown. I'm about to sneeze.
Look into the light.
Whew. Fought it, Ben. I fought it. All right. So let's get back to the show. 2-0 in favor of FaZe Black. Things are getting a little scary for TK. This would be an 0-4 start to the new week in the COD League. Currently, they're sitting at 7-12, desperately trying to climb back into the positive. Meanwhile, FaZe Black looking to catch Optic Gaming. Optic already with 11 match wins. They would tie them if they get a win here.
What really worries me for TK is this day isn't going to get any better. They go up against EG and Optic later on today. I mean, they're games which I just don't see them winning, especially on this current form. I just think this could be another 0-3, so you could be seeing an 0-6 to start off this week, and that's going to be a week that they're desperately going to want to forget. So for me, this game against FaZe is a must-win, and they need to do something in this blitz to just try and claw back into the series, because I mean FaZe just don't look like winning. That's the issue. I mean, how do you beat this FaZe team? It seems like right now all you have to do is kill Saints and Formal.
Yeah, Saints definitely needs to die. Formal needs to stop hosting.
There is that as well.
No, but even then, even off hosting, S&D, not an issue. Everyone outslaying their opponents, they're getting first bloods.
Right.
TK, you need early captures. You can't get into a trading situation here in this blitz, and you got to play super strong D, because you know that is exactly what Dito's going to be doing on FaZe Black side of things. So Apathy, he's been kind of a star player in a game mode like blitz for me. He used to do it for strictly business, just be that sneaky guy when he and Sensor were pushing at the same time. Sensor would distract, Apathy able to take care of business. Now that he's playing against his former teammates, I wonder, does Apathy have any tricks up his sleeves? We're getting into the map. It's Warhawk, the game mode blitz. Let's get into the game and take a look at some of the loadouts here. Goonjar, Remington, Semtex, Apathy, Super Soldier with the Vector, MTAR for Neslo, Sharp going with Vector, no red dot.
Okay. Over on the FaZe side, it's actually going to be 3 SMGs. You see Formal with the MTAR. Sensor, he's still running that Bison, bless him. Dito, he's going to be the AR, he's going to be the Remington player, and Saints, he's going to be using an MTAR as well. So realistically, I'm looking at the fight between Goonjar and Dito on the defensive battles. They need to go big on that sort of goalie aspect role. Or are we potentially going to see Dito be aggressive with the AR and Goonjar as well? I mean, Kaliber, he was renowned, especially on Warhawk, for being one of the best goalies on Blitz. He was just so tough to try and cap against, and now we see him actually be a little bit more aggressive when he plays this map. He's not afraid to push up at times, so curious to see how both these two teams play.
Apathy switched over to the Remington. He's got a frag grenade on this class as well, and he's going up top mid-street. I can't wait to see what he's up to. Early battle in the top window. Won't get the kill. Formal's going to pick up a Semtex on Neslo, and it's going to be 2 down for FaZe Black, only 1 for TK off the break. But one player has already slipped by. He's going to slip by 2. That is Formal coming in. First goal in less than 30 seconds. Heads-up play.
That was very, very impressive. Formal just didn't waste any time at all, and you see him just doing the smart thing, and that's what I love to see. Too many times you see players spawn and just run off and just, you know, ramble away kind of thing. But Formal, he's checking that bar, and look how thorough he's being on this check as well. He's recognizing that someone should be around there, and, well, he's just been tagged up from the left-hand side. He's probably going to win this gunfight. No, he doesn't actually. Goon comes out with the kill, and that kill is going to allow his teammate to run into home, and that's going to be Sharp, who's kicked things off 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1 with a cap. Nice job by Sharp. On your screen right now, we have Dito once again. He's going to fall. I want to go over to Sharp. The captain of TK needs to get things going for this squad. He answered back to Formal's capture in the first minute. Can he rally for a second? Once player spotted at the tree, he knows his location has been given up. Good reactions here on mid-street. Goon's doing some damage, and a knife from Sharp is going to connect somehow on Saints. Last 2 players in the base, Apathy and Goon, pushing forward.
Looking at Apathy. 4-1 right now. He's sneaking behind enemy lines. There's going to be that one player alive. And that's going to be Dito doing that goalie role. Someone's just ran straight past Apathy, so he's going to be thanking himself there. He knows he's behind him, and he thinks that base is wide open, but he doesn't know Dito's still there, but he's going to slide it in anyway.
And Neslo is here as well, so both teams trade as that second cap came through from Saints. But nice heads-up play from Apathy. Knife comes in to shut his spree down. Sharp's got to play D. 3 players pushing forward. Big kill there. 2 more, though, on mid-street.
Yep. And tied game. 3 minutes of the first side remaining. And FaZe not continuing with their slaying. I expect to see maybe a couple more kills, but they need to just kind of find their rhythm again. TK putting up a much better fight in this second side, and it's come down to just sneaky little plays and good team coordination. And you've got Sharp, who's going to be that player pushing through American, trying to make something happen. He's currently 6-2 as well, so he's having a very good game of Blitz.
Sharp and Neslo trying to bait and switch up top. Neslo's pinned. Sharp trying to lay down that cover fire. Neslo jumps out. He dies. Sharp now in a 1-on-2. Gets one. One more player still at the base. Another one rotating over, so he's got to go fast. Otherwise, he's going to be met by Formal and Sensor. Picks up one. That was Sensor. Still, one more in the base. Can he get by? There's another kill.
Stop.
Sharp doing it all, but finally picked out of the sky. 9-3. Off the break, though, his teammates got to get in there and help him out.
Oh, that was just such nice play from Sharp. I kind of feel bad that that player came off spawn and killed him. He definitely deserved that cap. Some great little back-to-back kills. Neslo, meanwhile, he's pushing up for TK. It's worth mentioning as well, Sensor was the player that actually got that cap for FaZe, which has put them into the lead 3-2. As we approach the last couple of minutes of game time now, Neslo is just looking mid-map. I think he's going to try and go top Genius, but he completely failed that jump. Gets
That's a Puckett
tad
jump.
lucky. Managed to pick up the kill still, but he's all by himself.
Ooh, this Vector's starting to warm up for him. Got two before being taken down. Kaliber now totally turtled up at their base, coming off spawn, are 3 players. And I'm looking at Apathy right now. Who's your player to watch in this position?
Right now, I would say it's going to come down to the defensive play. It's Goon and, well, oh, wow, look at that. Oh,
Formal again.
Formal's just made Goonjar look really silly. He really has. He's just, you have to be checking that left-hand side. When you're last alive, you've got to be checking as many channels as you can. You can't just focus on just the one. And now we're seeing FaZe really start to pull out a bit of a lead.
Sharp working again. Another player in the base. Sharp will slide through. So 3-4, still keeping it within 1. TK, though, losing their lead, unable to take it back so far. Goonjar, tack resistance and required right there as he is going to eat a stun. Neslo, though, takes over his position on the right side. And again, it's Apathy and Sharp pushing from the back. I'm liking this push on the left side.
Need to just try and do a little bit more with it, it seems, though, because we've seen them push several times and just not been able to capitalize on the caps.
Right.
That's just solid defense from FaZe. It really is. Dido is doing such a good job. I mean, he's only 7-7, so his stats don't look too pretty, but the role he's been doing has just been crucial to FaZe being one ahead in this second side. And Dido, he knows there's someone going to be in the back. There's going to be a couple of plays. There's one. He finds the second. No! Goonjar with a huge kill. Going to level things up in the last 7 seconds. And that is going to be a tied game going into the half.
All right, so FaZe Black lets Goon in as Apathy also gets a kill. 12-7 start for the captain, Sharp. He was 9-3 at one point. Slowing down a little bit, but was able to get 2 captures in this round. 4-4 going into side number 2. Saints, Formal, and Sensor getting outslayed for the first time. Dido remains even.
Dido, again, just doing that goalie role. If he'd have picked up that second kill, that would have been a very clutch 2-piece at the end of the first half. But it's all even, back to square one as we go into the second side. FaZe with all the momentum really in the series, but TK definitely outslaying. And that surprises me, Puckett. We're on FaZe host and TK have more kills. It's what they need, and it's what they needed to win, but they haven't really been able to utilize it as much as they should have done. We saw countless pushes coming from them in the first side towards American, and they just didn't pull off as many as they would have liked. But can they continue this momentum and potentially take this game?
2 players in the way for Neslo. He's going to have teammates working with him on this right side. Shots coming in from all over. Neslo drops. Goonjar getting tagged up. Apathy off spawn is going to get the call. Everyone flooding in from FaZe Black. Look how pushed up they are on the minimap. Down go 2, though. Just like that, 3 dead. Goonjar picks up the 3-piece. And Goonjar, I apologize for missing that, but I enjoyed watching it on the minimap. Apathy still making his way forward. Will get shut down. So Goonjar, he's going to slow down this gameplay. He's got the Remington out, and his job is simply don't let anyone past you on this right side of the map.
Needs to just be cautious, though, because players are going to rush him. Fantastic anticipation. But Dido's just like, well, I don't need to win a gunfight. I'm just going to throw a nade at you. Just make his life a little bit easier. Yeah, just perfect nade, though. It really was. As Formal, he was trying to be sneaky and push forward for FaZe and see if he could try and get a cap, but nothing working out for now as 2 plays go down. Once again, defensive plays need to be made, but the portal's going to be wide open. Formal's going to throw the...
Cap's going anyway. Apathy going through that time. Goonjar watching that right fence, wasn't able to get the kill. Neslo, though, trying to relay. He's got one in. Gonna go through. No, another headshot stop there from the host, Formal.
Formal getting those clutch kills. Good defense there. They've cleared out their base, and they have one player pushing far forward. Sensor, he's been taken down there, and someone really needs to push that right-hand side lane, and that's finally what Formal's doing. They have that just chance to get a little bit of map control. Player just to his left. He's going to check that. Should win that one fight. Another one there. Sadly, couldn't pick up the kill.
I'm switching over to Saints now. Saints, no luck as well. Apathy shutting him down. Sensor pulling out the Bison. What can he do? Player pushing through Tarp. He's got the pressure. Knows it. No, he doesn't. That was Goon most likely pushing right past him. And yes, it is Goonjar on that right side. But Goonjar, he also thinks that he had it clear on the right. Sensor's just going to run right in.
Good cap coming in from Sensor, and Dido now has to do defensive work, but TK being so aggressive on that base. Dido is going to see one player, gets the kill. Formal's cleaned out one, but there's still one more at the very back of the base. It's Goonjar. He didn't want to pick up that kill, but he was forced to go for it, and Saints cleans up. Now we have a tied game. Puckett going into the last 2 minutes of this Blitz Warhawk. We could potentially see a replay if it stays like this. But it seems to me right now, if I'm honest, that TK of the team with all the momentum. Formal once again needs to go clutch for his team. But luckily, Dido picks up that kill.
Apathy tried to get sneaky, let Dido stay alive up top, went for the kill in the back, immediately shut down by that first player he peeked at. So, a minute 45 left on the clock. Even game. TK needs this one to stay alive in our first matchup of the night. FaZe Black going up against Team Kaliber in the COD League. There is a player sneaking by on both sides, and it looks like another goal line defensive stop. This time on, it was Apathy by Saints. On the other side, Goonjar doing some damage with the Remington in his home base.
This is just now going to come down to which team can get a player in a good position to go for a sneak in the last 60 seconds. And it's looking like it's going to be TK. TK, actually, I don't even think they're going to go for that. They're just going to go for a 3-man aggressive push. And FaZe, I don't think they're going to be ready for this on the defensive side. All 3 players from TK on that right-hand side should be able to win their gunfights. Saints needs to go big. No, one more player. Oh, they've all been cleaned out. And now, with that last 50 seconds, can FaZe try and do a push of their own? It was very, very nicely played by TK to get that far up, but the defensive plays were just as good. There's now 40 seconds left, Puckett. This is where it's going to get a little bit intense.
Formal starting to push up on this left side. Just picked up 2 kills with the help of his teammate Saints. So now Formal, 1 player to beat, won't be able to do it. Big kills again. That's Goonjar sitting at home with the Remington. Meanwhile, Dido playing defense for his squad with the Remington of his own. Gets 1, gets 2. The turn and burn on Neslo. Sharp and Goon just playing base D. They're going to let Apathy continue pushing forward. Actually, Sharp now in the action trying to surge forward. Goon is going to sit on that base, and so is Apathy.
Sensor, he's the only player that can get a cap. Nope, not going to happen. Tied game, Puckett. We're seeing a replay.
I love replays. All right, well, looking at the stats, who impressed you in that game?
To be honest, Apathy, massively. He really stepped up in the slaying department, also getting those caps. But I think FaZe are just going to come out in that second side now and be like, hey, why did we just tie this game? This should have been a simple 3-0. But I got to give TK some massive props because that did not look like the same team that we saw in that first map of domination.
Goonjar also probably saving the day. He got that 3-piece when they're all out front of Gina's. He finishes 21 and 12. Really impressive stats from a defender. So, 2 games down. A 3rd game is a tie. We're going back at it in 60 seconds as we reload Blitz. Guys, stay tuned right here on the Scuf Gaming Showdown. We'll be back with overtime Blitz on Warhawk.